Yes guys, welcome back to another video I'm doing here on the channel. Today we are back with another Racing to Glory video. I hope you are all enjoying the series so far. If you are, show the love, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Yes, so as you can see, since the last video things have been going very well in the league. We are unbeaten in the league. We're even through to the second preliminary round of the FA Cup, which is going to be the first game in today's video. And yeah, we're very happy with the wins we've been getting. We've only conceded in the league 1, 2, 3, 5 goals, and we've scored 2, 6, 10, 13, 15. So yeah, very happy with how things are going. The last game against Penistone Church, the draw wasn't exactly ideal. We was 2-0 down and needed to a comeback to just sort of get back into the game, which we did through Joe Blackwell and Christian Owusu. The goal score, is there a way that I can filter like this? Yeah, goal scorers. And you see there hasn't really been anyone sort of standing out. Thompson Brown's probably the best as it stands on 4 goals for Johnston Brown. Owusu's got 1, 2. I can't even count. Let's just get straight into the FA Cup. I think that's probably for the best. It's the FA Cup. It's the second preliminary round. It's a big game against Molesey, and the team would. Well, I was about to go through the team, but I just realised we've got an injured player in there. Why is he? Let's just switch them to. Yeah, so yeah, the team we're going to be putting out there to hopefully, like I say, pick up the victory and make it through to the next round of the tournament. Is we've got Dyche in goal. We have a back four of Summerskill, Blackwell, Cullinane, Liberd and Calder. We have Bolton, Davis and Byron Lawrence in the central midfield areas. We have Young on the right, Thompson Brown on the left and Owusu up front. And yeah, obviously we're very excited for today's game, hoping we can pick up the victory. The board want us to do well in the FA Cup, so we want to get out there and really sort of progress in this tournament. And yeah, we can only do that by sort of playing and winning and playing well, and yeah, that's all we can try to aspire to do. I mean, obviously Molesey, they're a good side. We know a lot about them, and we know that, as I always say, we're going to have to be at our best to pick up the victory today and beat them. It's at our place, the racecourse ground. That might give us a little bit of an advantage to being on familiar sort of territory, sort of thing, familiar turf. And as I'm saying that, we've scored, but is that offside flag up? Yes, it is. Joe Blackwell's goal given for offside, as you can clearly see, with the red line there, the yellow line, it's clearly offside, and a good decision from the linesman over there on the far side of the pitch from the camera. And yeah, a pretty quiet first half apart from that disallowed goal. Nothing really sort of happening. Neither team really having a sort of a clear-cut good chance. Molesey starting to come into the game more. We started off the better, but they're started to get a foothold in the game now. More possession, more attempts on goal. So yeah, we're going to have to keep an eye on that, and hope that we don't concede, and because we need to win this in a must-win game. So I'm giving a little touchline shout to demand more from the team. Just hopefully, get back to playing like I know we can. Today we don't seem to be playing like a team that's top of the table in our division, and we're going to get, or we could get punished because of that, which is frustrating. FA Cups tournament, I really want to do well in. The money that the club gets for progressing further and further in the tournament is the best out of any of the tournaments. And as I'm saying that, their man's just got sent off for a lunging tackle, and it looked like a sending off, to be fair. You can kind of tell sometimes, and not from the resulting free kick, but from actually quickly, how fast is the? Let's slow this down. But yeah, not from the resulting free kick, but a free kick a few minutes later, and look at that from Lawrence. That's like a Roberto Carlos, but just not on the inside of the foot, or not on the outside of the foot type curl on that. That was crazy. that was probably one of the best free kicks I've ever seen. Roberto Carlos outside of the boot. That curl on that was just incredible. And I don't think anyone will be able to replicate that as good. So that was just phenomenal. Obviously, the free kick we've just had was better. You know, let's not mess about. You know, Byron Lawrence, absolute quality. The quality curl on that, he's got to be better than that Roberto Carlos one, surely. And I know you can't tell obviously because I haven't got the camera on, but I'm saying that I'm struggling to keep a straight face. Obviously, I'm only joking. Roberto Carlos is the king of the curling free kick, and what a phenomenal player he was as well. Yeah, enough about Roberto Carlos. We're going to make a couple of changes. We're going to bring Walla Lasson on for Young and Walker on for Owusu, just to hopefully give the two players we brought off a rest. They're looking pretty tired. We're going to look at bringing Toby Lawrence on for Cullinane the Bird, who's also looking pretty shattered after a good shift he's put in today in this FA Cup. And yeah, we're very happy with how it's gone today. We had to battle for it. We really had to battle for it. Molesey, are they in our league? No, they're in the league above. That's the league above, isn't it? I'm not even sure what league that is. But I'm pretty sure it's like the one above us. So what a phenomenal win from them. Just wait for the thing to load and I'll go back onto their club profile and see if we can have a look and see, because I swear they've been in our league before, because I remember playing against them. So yeah, I would have thought that they were in our division at some point. I think this is the worst part about this sort of non-league save is the amount of time it takes doing stuff like this and loading, you know, between games and that. It's just so because there's so many sort of teams, all the like non-league sides and that. I mean, going through all the FA Cup scores now, we could be here for days, and you know, it's not the end of the world when I'm doing it off camera. But obviously doing it on camera, like for a video, I have to try and find a way to talk while it's doing it, and you know, to find things to talk about while it's loading, because obviously we want to see the draw. And you know what I might just do is I'll just come back for the draw. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'll be back in just a second with the draw of the next round of the FA Cup. As I said, we'll be back with the FA Cup draw. Also, as promised, I said that we would have a look at Molesey, the Molesey team, and where they've sort of come from. So last season they were in league above, but I think it was our first season here at what am I trying to say? Here at Ascot United, they were in our league. That's why I recognised the name. But obviously, you know, we've beaten a team that's in the league above us there, so very, very good. And we're just going to zip through the draw as we always do. You know, at this point, there's so many teams left in it. It would just be ridiculous to sit and do it one by one, sort of slowly, and like, you know, how we would do a draw. And there we go. We've been drawn out, and we've got Gainsborough in the Emirates FA Cup draw, the first qualifying round proper. We've got a match rearranged because of it. Gainsborough Trinity, they're in the Victor Northern Premier Division, so they are quite how many leagues above us is that? Hang on, if I just go back, that's like EL7. What is EL7? And if I go on to ours, no, it doesn't say, does it? I don't know how many leagues that is. If you do know, put it in the comments. But yeah, I'm not sure how many leagues above us they are. But yeah, getting through to the first round proper, but the first qualifying round isn't good enough for our board. They want the second qualifying round, and okay, now I'm confused. I'm really confused as to what's going on. What have we literally just... It says we're playing Hawley. That's not right. Hang on, let me just... I'll just go forward a little bit and then go back onto it. Yeah, that's now changed. So they want the second qualifying round. We were only in the first qualifying round, and we've got to play a team who are far better than us. So yeah, that could be a bit of a worry. But yeah, not to worry. You know, I just said it could be a bit of a worry, and then literally the next few words was not to worry. But you know, but yeah, I mean, we're back in just second with a massive game against Southall in the league. Yes, guys, as I said, we were back with the second game of the video against Southall in the league, a team that are in 4th position, so hot on our tails. Obviously, us in the top spot at the moment, but that can change any second. So that's why this is such an important game. The team we put out today to pick up the victory is Dyche in goal. We have Summerskill, Blackwell, Toby Lawrence coming in for Cullinane the Bird, and Sketchley coming in for Calder at the back. We have Jake Walker on for Elliot Bolton. We then have Davies and Byron Lawrence unchanged in central midfield. We have Young on the right, Thompson Brown on the left, and Owusu up front. So our front three, or front five, you could say, unchanged. Yeah, changes coming in the defensive midfield and left and centre back positions. So yeah, I mean, hopefully we can pick up the win today. As I've said, they're in 4th and they're hot on our tails. We've got to keep an eye on Windsor, who have got a couple of games in hand. Hamworth as well, Hamworth Villa with a game in hand. So this is why this is such a must-win game. And if we win it, then obviously I'll be very, very happy, because in our next game we play against Windsor, who are 3rd. Or do we? I'm pretty sure before this game we were playing the team in 3rd. So it's got to be Windsor, because there hasn't been any games in our league. I don't know. But yeah, we're playing someone relatively higher again. And so yeah, we've got to win. Thompson Brown's missed an absolute sitter. Robert Thompson Brown should score, misses, and yeah, he should have done better there with that one. Kean Sketchley coming in, he's been in the youth team for a little bit now. I'm not sure if he's made a professional. Has he played professional? Had a professional start or anything? I'll have a quick look. I can't quite remember. No. Well, yes, he has. Couple of games. I don't remember when they was. He's had 2 league games and 1 cup game apparently for us, but he had a good season with Egham the year before, and was actually a Mansfield player before he was an Egham player, but he was released from Mansfield. So yeah, very good player, or or we're hoping that he's going to be a very good player. So yeah, we bring him in to stay at left back. Calder, looking slightly exhausted. And he's a little bit unhappy as well with the lack of competition for places, especially in his position. Obviously, Kean Sketchley, the only player that can play there as well, and he's coming up from the youth, sort of under 21s or under 23s, whatever it is at the moment. So yeah, I mean, if it was me, I don't know, would you be wanting to compete with someone for a first team place, or would you play better with your place sort of assured in the team? I don't know. Calder obviously not a fan of being the outright left back and not having any sort of competition. As I am rambling on, as I always do, Brad Young has scored, and it is an assist by the young man Kean Sketchley. It was a great cross into the box, and Brad Young got his head on the ball for his 2nd goal of the season. The ball came out to Lawrence, he played it back to Sketchley, first time cross, Brad Young, header at the back post, in the net, at the near post, and there we go, 1-0. And we're obviously very happy about that. A long ball forward, and Thompson Brown was running with it, and he's been brought down from Roper, who's already been booked, and he's now been sent off for them. Their man getting sent off for 2 bookings, which obviously for them isn't ideal, but for us, we're very, very happy with that, because it just means that we can maybe just relax a little bit in the game, not too much because I don't want to get complacent. But yeah, as I'm saying that, Owusu's gone and got his 5th goal of the season, and that's just fantastic. Another assist for Byron Lawrence, this time on a dead ball. A dead ball sort of scenario, a free kick, he whipped it in, and Owusu coming around the back just slots it past the goalkeeper easily. And that should be pretty much the game done. Obviously, We've got to be careful though. Southall have got a chance, a free kick taken, good save. No, it was off the post. I was about to say good save, but on the little sort of commentary bit at the bottom there, it said it hit the post. And it was cleared for a corner now. Corner for Southall. We've got to keep our wits about us here and not sort of, like I said, become complacent. But yeah, obviously now if Hamworth Villa win their game in hand, they can't go above us. If Windsor win their 2 games in hand, then obviously they can. They're still unbeaten this season as well as us and Balham. Pretty much the only 3 teams unbeaten in the league. Obviously very happy to be one of them teams. And yeah, there we go, the win for Ascot in the second game, 2-0. And as you can see, the league table stands in very good shape for us. Like I said, we've got Windsor in our next game, which is going to be huge. We'll then play Sutton Common, and then it's the Gainsborough game, and then we play Redhill. So the next video will be Gainsborough and Redhill. So yeah, only a couple of games between like the next video sort of thing. But yeah, very, very happy with how that went. Ascot hammer Southall. We've had a bid rejected for a goalkeeper. That's fair enough. But yeah, obviously, yeah, very happy with how that video's gone. I think, 2 wins, can't ask for more really. A nicer draw in the FA Cup would have been nice, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. And yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time for another video. Cheers.